Okay, it's been a couple days since I put out a video from GreatStockPicks.com. The market has just been dead, and so as far as intraday trading, I tell our members I'm actually comfortable if I log in every morning with the thought that I might find one or two trades today. And there's been a couple days recently where I just didn't find anything that I felt worthy. Um, in the meantime, I have found a couple swing trades that we've been working on, and we just actually added to one today, which I won't talk about because we're in the middle of that one. But I think that one's got potential for a 20 to 30 to 40% gain over the next few weeks. So excited about that one. But this is one I can show you that we've already sold half of. Genome, Complete Genomics. Big volume pop back here, and that's a lower price stock, but still. And then sold off, and then had another little gap up here. A down day, another down day. And to this day, which was a few days ago, we took our first entry. And the way I teach our swing trades on these stocks that have had recent passion, we literally buy on the pullbacks. Now, if you watch any of our videos, I never average down on a day trade, okay? But these swings are designed to average down and buy bigger if it goes lower, okay? It doesn't mean doubling down each time. I've got a unit system set up where you break your trade into 10 units, knowing that 10 units, complete 10 units, once you own 10 units, and the unit can be different for everybody because it depends on how much money you want to allocate to the trade. But anyway, our first buy is always one unit. Again, a unit can be different for everybody, with the intention of buying 2 more units if it falls farther, 3 more units, and then 4 units if it falls farther, which will give you a total of 10 units. Again, the complete 10 units you have to be comfortable with going to zero because you're holding these overnight and anything can happen. So it's a little system I put together, and so we bought 1 unit here. I think a couple days later, we bought 2 more units or 3 units. Somewhere in here we bought more, and then we bought 4 units down here. I can't remember the exact process, but anyway, we had our total position filled in Genome, G-N-O-M, on March 1st, which was this day, okay? Let me get this right. 360 was our lowest buy, and then we actually added a little higher on this day because it was acting like it was going to turn. We bought our 4 units at 373. And anyway, we ended up with an average position of $3.78 per share. That was our cost basis on GNOM. And then, boom, the very next day, with our 378 average, it rips to 420. It doesn't seem like much, but that's a nice percentage gain. And I sold half at 408. I think I got about 8% on half. We do still have half of that. It's acting well. I will be out the rest of that one before the week is over. I believe they have earnings on Monday. Double check that. I'm not positive, but I'm not going to hold this one into earnings. But anyway, 8% in just a couple days once we had our full position. Actually, in one day once we completed our full position. And then the only other trade I did today was to buy 3 units. We already own 3 more units of a different stock, and that's the one I think has a lot of potential. I'm still looking to buy my final 4 units on that one. So I've turned from someone who never swing trades into someone who I've only got a couple swing trades going and took no day trades at all today. I don't think I took one on Friday either, so it's interesting, but the market right now, that's what the market's offering, so that's what I'm doing, and having fairly good success with it. So here's the SPY. I've kind of drawn these channel lines, and this was the first day that we're clearly down out of this channel. So you need to be careful in this market, but on an intraday basis, and this is what I said in our wrap-up video today, if you didn't catch a trade in the first 15 or 20 minutes, then we had to wait because we knew we had numbers coming out. ISM, manufacturing or non-manufacturing, I can't even remember, but anytime we know we've got 10 o'clock financial news coming out, usually don't take an entry in anything till that happens. And here's what happened. You get this big pop on the numbers, then you get 5 minutes a little lower, lighter volume, so then you wait and see, well, are we going to reverse or are we going to keep heading up? Lately the market's been strong, but you never know. Okay, now you get, okay, is this another 5-minute pullback, and then all of a sudden, boom, down you through the low of the day. And at this point, I didn't want to chase short either. And then all of a sudden, we go into the choppy. And this is very, very common lately. Just very choppy, very low volume. So I literally never found an entry that I that I deemed appropriate today. So that's what I've got going on, guys. Couple swings, 8% on one in a couple days. I'm basically even on the other one, looking to add 4 more units as I just explained, with a lot of hope for that one. Now, does that mean I'm not going to find any day trades tomorrow? Absolutely not. We might get the perfect setup tomorrow, but today was just one of those days, not a lot of news, and it just was just dead. If you traded at all today, you know what I'm talking about. I refuse, it took me years to get like this, but I refuse to nickel and dime myself trying things on these low volume choppy days, where I end up paying commissions or whatever, and little losses, those can add up. So I have to have volume and passion, if not in the market, at least in an individual equity that I find tradable. So all right, I won't bore you anymore. Hopefully we'll be able to put out a video with some nice day trades from the rest of this week going forward, and hopefully we'll get a chance to add to our other swing trade we've got going in chat. And I'll also follow up and let you know when we close out GNOM. All right, have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.